and welcome into Gaylor Field here at Knoxville Catholic High School for game number 2 of this Wednesday matchup for the ValleyStars and the Copperheads. The ValleyStars just lost in walk-off fashion to the Eagles. Meanwhile, the Copperheads are playing their first game today. Copperheads sit at 0-3 on the season. ValleyStars at 1-2. If you're new here and you don't know who the ValleyStars are, they are a North Carolina independent summer league team. So the red and the green will face off today here in game number 2 of this Smoky Mountain Collegiate matchup. Thank you everybody for tuning in. My name is Hunter Mancuso. I am your broadcaster for this season. I will have every game on the microphone, as the Copperheads will look to take the field for the first time. On the mound, starting for the Copperheads, will be Bailey. The right-handed hurler will get the game going for the Copperheads, as they will look to hand the ValleyStars their second loss of the day. The ValleyStars aren't here for too long. They played 2 games yesterday over in Maryville and then 2 games today here in Knoxville Catholic. So they will look to win they will look to win their second game. They are 1-2 in their 3 games so far. Copperheads 0-3. Your defensive alignment going on for the Copperheads. McDonald will be out in left, Johnson in center, Shaver out in right, Lowry at first, Negrone on second, Fields at short, Sacrament at third, Bailey on the bump, of course, and Samuel off behind the dish. In will step Walker Hartley. He will get the game going for the Copperhead or for the ValleyStars. Hartley playing shortstop for them today, and he will get things going here in the first. First pitch from Bailey home. Misses down low. It's 1-0. Swings and misses over the top of that one. Bailey trying to get ahead of the Copperheads to start the game. Hartley battling. He falls behind 1-2. We've seen a bunch of close pitches for either team today, and for yesterday matter as well, where the pitchers are just living on the outside corner for each batter. That one will skirt away from the catcher a lot. That will put Hartley at a 2-2. That one outside, count will run full. Hartley playing in his 3rd game out of the 4 they have played so far. The shortstop looking to get things going for his team here in the first. They lost in walk-off fashion. Hartley battling. It's still full count. Cooper Bailey battling against the first batter he'll see today. And he will lose him. It is a leadoff walk for Walker Hartley. That'll put a runner on. So next will come up Kia Finch. Finch playing in his 2nd game here in this 4-game series for the ValleyStars. That one up top. First pitch to Finch is upstairs. So a 7-pitch at bat for Walker Hartley to start the game. Valley Stars are looking to bounce back after a tough loss to the Eagles only a few moments ago. Copperheads still looking for their first win of this season. Kia finished at 2-0. That one runs in on Finch, almost hits him. The count will move to 3-0. And that one is a ball 4. It'll be a 4-pitch walk for Kia Finch. Cooper Bailey losing the first 2 batters he sees by way of the base on balls. And quickly here, the Valley Stars got something going in the first. Jericho Johns will come up. Johns is the designated hitter for the Valley Stars here in this one. Big lead for Hartley over at second. Bailey struggling to find the strike zone here in the first. Copperheads sit at 4th place out of 5 teams in the summer league they are currently playing in, so they will look to bounce back after a rough start. This is their second game, or first game, excuse me, this week. So playing in 2 last week, their second one here this week. Seven straight balls out of the hand of Cooper Bailey. 1 to Hartley. 4. Curveball misses upstairs. So John's now at a 3-1 over Bailey. Good day here for baseball in Knoxville. Not a cloud in the sky, solid blue. It's a little earlier here today than most games. That one's fouled off. Typically, we have a 5 o'clock start for the first game and a 7:30 start for the second game. Here today, we have a 1:30 start for the first game and a 4 o'clock start for the second game. So there will be no 10 p.m. baseball tonight. 3-2, nobody out for Jericho Johns. Both runners in motion. Johns sharply down the third baseline, and they will go foul. Big lead for both runners. Johns skies that one to center. Johnson's underneath it. That's the first out of the inning. Jericho Johns flies out to center. Both runners stay put, and there's one out. So 3 batters in, the first out is recorded. That'll bring up Alexis Sierra, the center fielder. Sierra will swing his bat for the first time today. Breaking ball misses the inner part of the plate. It's 1-0. Sierra did not play in the game before. Neither did Jericho Johns. The only one playing in back-to-back games today will be Walker Hartley and Michael Good. 1-0 home misses. It goes in to 2-0. Johns on the ground, or Sierra on the ground to second. That one will get through. No, it will be a foul ball, the home plate umpire says. I believe that's what he said. Well, Mason Becker is now up. I'm confused as to what just happened. Sierra is now on first. Walker Hartley still on second. First pitch home to now Mason Becker is 0-1. I'm not sure if we got an obstruction call over there at first or what happened. Both runners going. The throw will be into center field. That'll bring home Hartley. It's a stolen bag for Sierra down to second. And that'll put the ValleyStars on the board. It's 1-0. So Sierra now at second. Mason Becker will foul that one behind the plate. Count move to 1-2. ValleyStars draw first blood as we get this one going here in the first. 7-inning ball game here at Smoky Mountain Collegiate League. So 21 outs to play with for either side. Bailey deals down low. Now even with Becker at 2-2, Bailey almost had 30 pitches here in the first inning. Curveball shot right into the glove of the first baseman, Lowry. And that will be the final out of the inning. So the ValleyStars strand one on second. They get one to go their way. It is 1-0 after a half inning. The Copperheads will have their first chance to bat when we come back. Back here in the bottom half of the first inning, Samuel Lott will get things going for the Copperheads. On the mound for the ValleyStars, the left-handed pitcher toe in the rubber will be Connor Shear. Shear will look to keep his 1-0 lead intact as they look to get ahead early and never look back. Samuel Lott will get things going. First pitch home. Outside, it's 1-0. Samuel Lott from Chattanooga. Pretty much only a catcher, which is all we've seen him as. Maybe a DH here or two, but defensively only a catcher. That one's back up the middle. It's a 1-0 leadoff knock for Samuel Lott. He will put a runner on first. Lucas Lowry will get a chance to follow that up in his first time swinging the club today. Samuel Lott will stand on first base safely. Given the left-handed pitcher on the mound, we probably won't see too much base running aggressiveness. We did not see that in the game before, where it was a bunch of southpaws on the mound. Big swing and a miss there from Lowry, and he goes down 0-1. Lucas Lowry from Norris, the right-handed hitter playing first base today, will stand in with a runner on first. Lowry moves himself up to 2-1. Copperheads and green believe this is their second time wearing these green jerseys since they have gotten them. Lowry battles to a 3-1. Lucas Lowry making his second appearance here this season. This is his second game played in through the 4. Big swing and a miss there from Lowry, and that will move the count full. It's 3-2. Lowry battling, nobody out. 1 on, full count. Upstairs, back-to-back on bases for the Copperheads. A leadoff single and a full count walk. And up will come Mark Sackerman. Sackerman, the third baseman for the Copperheads. That one in there. First pitch to Sackerman is a strike looking. He'll go down 0-1. Mark Sackerman from Louisville, Tennessee. Not Louisville, Kentucky, but the one out here in Tennessee. And he will go down 1-1. Sackerman making his 4th appearance here in 4 games. He has been a consistent player for the Copperheads through 4 games. 2 runners on, Lott on second, Lowry on first. Big swing and a miss there from Sackerman. He goes down 1-2. The 1-2 home to Sackerman misses outside. It's 2-2. Connor Shearer on the mound, still looking for the first out of the inning. The 2-2 misses outside. Connor Shearer still trying to get the first out of the inning, and he's in danger of putting 3 men straight on board. Three-two to Sackerman. fouled off. Little excuse me swing. He will stay alive. So a spot for Sacramento to potentially do some damage here. Sacramento still at a full count. Watt on second, Lowry on first. The 3-2 one more time. Ball number 4, just 3 men straight on base for the Copperheads. They will load him up. Connor Shears struggling here in his first inning of work in this Wednesday matchup. Boone Fields will come up. First pitch to Fields. Fields fouled off behind the plate. It'll go to 0-1. Big spot for Boone. He will stand in with 3 runners on and nobody out. His team trailing by 1 after 1. The 0-1 to Boone is hit high in the air, foul behind the plate. Connor Shears still looking for his first out of the inning and the game. The 0-2 to Boone Fields misses outside. It's 1-2. Copperheads being real patient here in the first inning. Getting a leadoff knock and then 2 consecutive full count walks. Fields now at a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for Boone Fields. He is the first out of the inning. It is a strikeout for out number 1. And Connor Shear escapes danger temporarily. That'll bring up number 6, the big right-handed hitter, Mason McDonald. McDonald from Morgantown, West Virginia. Little half swing and a peel down did not go. It's ball number 1. McDonald trying to get the inning going for the Copperheads. Foul that one off and moves to 1-1. A big spot for Mark McDonald. Mason McDonald, excuse me. Tying run at third, go ahead run on first. Lowry and Sacramento on the bases. The 1-1 is fouled off behind the plate. A bunch of foul balls for the Copperheads. Not able to put anything in play since the leadoff hitter. The 1-2 to McDonald. Cold strike 3. Got him on the inside corner. Mason McDonald gives a little look to the home plate umpire, but he is rang up looking. And back-to-back punch-outs. Connor Shear kind of dialing in here. The base is jammed. All right, trying not to strand the bases loaded. Brent Johnson, the lefty, will come up. 3 straight base runners followed by 2 consecutive strikeouts. That one's going to get away from the catcher's Smelt. Lott will come home and he will score the game-tying run. Lowry to third, Sacramento to first or to second. It is now a 1-1 ball game. Valley Stars struggling here with the bases juiced. Brent Johnson in a spot to give his team the lead. And he will do not just that. A leaping grab by Dooley over at first will save another run from coming across. It would have gotten down in a shallow right. Most likely would have scored two. Instead, it's the third out. So we are through one full. Your score, one apiece. Copperheads tied it in their part of the first. We will head into the second inning. Valley Stars will look to strike back. It will be John Dooley up at the plate first. He goes to 1-0. Cooper Bailey still pitching in his second inning of work. We'll see if Bailey can have a more conservative and quicker inning. Each starter allowing a single run in the first. 1-1 inside. It moves to 2-1. I think with these umpires this weekend, or not this weekend, these last 2 days, is they're very visually late with their calls. They might make a call audibly, but they will not visibly show the call until quite a few seconds after the pitch has happened. See right there. So we'll have to wait for the call before I make a comment on the broadcast. There have been times where I thought a ball was a strike or a strike was a ball. I started talking about it as if it was. That one in the air, Boone Fields is there to pluck it out of there. And it's 1 up, 1 down. Little soft liner there to shortstop. Boone Fields plays perfectly. And that's how we get started. That will bring up Michael Good. Michael Good from Northwest Missouri State. A little bit more out west than North Carolina. Bailey launches strike number 1. Bailey dialing into the strike zone here with Michael Good. He's up ahead over the third baseman for the Valley Stars here, 1-2. Curveball on the ground at third. Sackerman's there. He'll throw over. 2 up, 2 down. Good routine baseball there by the Copperheads. Couple of soft balls hit in the infield. The defense for the Copperheads putting them away successfully. All right, that'll bring up Landon Smelt, the catcher, and he will sky the first pitch he sees into deep shortstop. Boonfields is there. He'll drop to his knees, and that's the third out of the inning. So a quick inning for number 2 and ValleyStars. And we will head into the bottom half of it, still tied at 1. All right, little audio technical difficulties, but we got it back. We're here in the bottom half of the second inning. Copperheads trying to gain the lead back. They tied it an inning ago. They will look to plate some more here. It is still Connor Shear on the mound, and currently it is Drew Shaver up at the plate, his first time swinging the bat today. Shaver will get walked on the 3-1, and that'll put another leadoff base runner on for the Copperheads. It is 7-8-9 due up this, or excuse me, 6-7-8 due up first. Drew Shaver, of course, Ian Hubbard, Nolan Watson, and Negron, the 9-hole hitter, will bat. Ian Hubbard, a DH today. First pitch to him is drilled to the right side. That one's going to get through. Shaver will round second. He'll stay put. First pitch swinging and a first pitch hit for Ian Hubbard. Copperheads got 2 on with nobody out here in the second. Starting the second the same way they started the first. Couple of base runners to get going. First pitch home to Watson. It's in there for strike number 1. Jody Watson from Athens, Tennessee. And he falls behind, takes strike 2 looking. That one almost hits Jody. He'll back up off the plate a little bit. It's the first ball of the at-bat. Connor Shear still kicking it on the rubber. Drew Shaver on second. Ian Hubbard on first. Copperheads would love to start compiling some W's. Still looking for their first of the season. 1-2 to Watson. Looks like he thought that was strike 3, but he is graced with another pitch. It's 2-2. Two misses upstairs. Count runs full. Connor Shear struggling to start the inning and back-to-back innings now. Loaded up the bases before getting an out in the first and is in danger of doing the same thing here in the second. Of course, the Copperheads only got 1 to come by it. Full count. 3-2 pitch misses just a little in. That count will run to a 4 ball. Bases are now loaded. That will bring up the 9-hole hitter Negron. So Sebastian Negron will swing his bat here in a big spot for the first time. Shaver's on third, Hubbard on second, Watson on first. Negron at the dish. Still nobody retired here in the second. The Copperheads would hate to strand the bases loaded in back-to-back innings, let alone to start the game. First pitch to Negron. And there's strike number 1. Big swing and a miss there from Negron. And Shear still battling for the first out. It's 1-2. One, two home to Sebastian Negron on the outside corner. The count will run to 2-2. Negron in a big spot. Could be a door opening moment for the Copperheads here in this part of the bottom half of the second inning. Negron will go down swinging. So that's the first out of the inning. Connor Shear will start the first out of the second inning the same way he started the first out of the first inning, by a bases loaded strikeout. That turns the lineup over. It's back up to Samuel Lott. Samuel Lott, we've mentioned, the catcher from Chattanooga, playing here. Had that leadoff base hit to start the first. Stands in at 1-for-1. Samuel Lott playing in his fourth game here. Played in all four games for the Copperheads thus far. He will send that one high up out of play down the first baseline. It's 1-2. Connor Shear still battling on the mound. He will look to replicate his first inning a little more so, getting back-to-back strikeouts with the bases loaded. Copperheads in danger of stranding quite a few base runners to start their first two innings. That one misses upstairs. It runs even at 2. On the mound, Connor Shear, the lefty, pitching from Lindsey Wilson University. He makes his first start here in the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League this season. Samuel Lott now running the count full, battling here against Shear. Base is still loaded for the catcher. We have Shaver on third, Hubbard on second, Jody Watson over on first. Big pitch here, 3-2, 1 out, bases loaded. That's be ball number 4. Connor Shear will walk in the second run of the game for the Copperheads. They're up by 1. Already some action going on down in the ValleyStars bullpen on the left field line. It looks like we'll get a little mound meeting. We'll see if this is it for Connor Shear or if he will live to keep pitching. 2 arms going down in the bullpen for the ValleyStars. Lucas Lowry will come back up. He'll stand in with the bases loaded. Still only 1 out. Lowry was walked in his previous at-bat. Connor Shear will remain on the mound for the time being, at least. The lefty undoubtedly on a leash, allowing bases to be loaded in back-to-back innings. Lucas Lowry in another big spot to do some damage. First pitch home is sent high in the air on the right field line. Russell coming in, he'll give it a look, and it'll go up and out of play. Lowry sends the 0-1 high up in the air. Second baseman Finch is underneath it. He's tracking it down. He will put it away for the second out of the inning. And now the Copperheads are in danger of stranding the bases loaded in back-to-back innings. So that'll bring back up Mark Sackerman. The third baseman here in a big spot. Already at a 1-0. And he will drill that one high and deep to left. Becker coming in, and he will slide and make the grab. So tough break for the Copperheads as they have now stranded the bases loaded in back-to-back innings. We are through 2 full, and the score only at 1-2. Back here to start the third inning. It is still a 2-1 lead for the Copperheads over the ValleyStars. Pitcher Cooper Bailey still on the rubber. He will face number 22, Anthony Russell, the 9-hole hitter for the ValleyStars. First pitch to him is a ball number 1. Cooper Bailey trying to get his hot bats back up at the plate. Bailey touching right about 40 pitches. That one chopped on the ground is short. Boone Fields is there. He'll throw over to first. Throw in time. Good throw from the shortstop to retire Russell. 1 up, 1 down here as the third inning gets underway. That'll bring up Walker Hartley. First pitch swinging on the ground to second Negron. He will throw over. One pitch, 2 outs. Cooper Bailey working real quick here through the 9-1 two-hole hitters. That will bring up Kia Finch. First pitch to Finch swinging. He will move to 0-1. Kia Finch playing second base for the ValleyStars here today. That one right on the outside corner. Misses for ball number 1. Finch looking to keep the third inning going for his squad. Cooper Bailey working real quick. The 1-1 curveball is in there. It's strike number 2. And he gets Kia Finch down swinging. Cooper Bailey, have yourself a third inning. It's 3 up, 3 down as we will head into the bottom half of the third. We'll see if the Copperheads can continue their hot bats and not leave any bases stranded. Your score after 2.5. ValleyStars 1, Copperheads 2. Two to 1 ball game as we head into the bottom half of the third inning here at Gaylor Field at Knoxville Catholic. It is still Connor Shear on the mound momentarily for the ValleyStars. Back-to-back innings for him, loading the bases up to start the inning. Fortunately, he has locked in since on both sides. So the third inning is now underway for the Copperheads. It will bring up Boone Fields. Fields will watch strike 1 go past, and he's down 0-1. Fields 0 for 1 today. It will be 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Fields, McDonald, and Brent Johnson. He will foul that one off, and Boone Fields quickly at a 0-2 count. Boone, the Knoxville native, primarily a middle infielder here for the Copperheads. Shear delivers the 0-2. Boone will sky that one high up on the infield. Shear underneath it, and he will bobble it and drop it. It's a tough basket catch that ended up as a drop for Shear. So Boone gets on base by way of an error. That's how we get started here in the third. Looked like Connor Shear had a hard time finding that one out of the gate or off the bat of Boone Fields. And it's another leadoff base runner. Up will come Mason McDonald. He's also 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss from McDonald. He goes down 0-1. McDonald playing out left, making his third appearance here in 2026 out in the SMCL. He will sky that one high up just beyond second base. Kia Finch is back there, and he will catch this one. That's how the first out gets going. Boone Fields will retreat to first, and up will come Brent Johnson. Brent Johnson, we mentioned the kid from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, will step in for his second at-bat as his team still only leads by a single run. First pitch home to him is chopped on the ground, foul out on the first baseline. Bottom of the third inning here is the game clock has already been going for about an hour. So if you watch the last game, you'll know that the game flew by. We were in the fifth inning by the time the hour mark hit, and this time we're only through 2.5. Fields goes off of first. The throw over to first, trying to get Fields caught up, and he is into second base safely. It is a stolen bag for the shortstop. Johnson still at a 0-1. Big lead for Fields. He goes again. Back-to-back stolen attempts. And he will get in there again. Back-to-back stolen bases. He goes first to third on 2 pitches. Have to respect the very heavily base running aggressiveness there from Fields. Johnson at a 0-1. He will send this one high up on the infield. Third baseman Good is there, and he will make the catch parallel to the pitcher's mound, and that's the second out. So now here, 2 gone, the Copperheads in danger of stranding yet another runner in scoring position. They have already stranded 5. First pitch home to Drew Shaver misses. It's ball number 1. Shaver walked in his previous at-bat. Shaver will sky that one foul, played on the right field line. Count move to 1-1. Shaver in a spot to give his team some insurance runs, only a 1-run lead. Back up the middle. That one will get through. It is a RBI single for Drew Shaver. Boone Fields will come home and score. It is now a 3-1 game. So now with a runner on, Ian Hubbard will come back up. Drew Shaver over off of first. We're still 2 outs in the inning. Connor Shear trying to get the third before allowing possibly another base runner to come across to score. Ian Hubbard 1-for-1. The lefty goes up 2-0. Hubbard will stand in to the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League, coming over from Oak Ridge, Tennessee. 2-0-2-1. Big swing and a miss from Hubbard. And the DH goes to 2-1. 2-1, 2 outs. One runner on. Ian Hubbard trying to keep the inning going for the Copperheads. Connor Shearer almost to the 70 pitch mark through 2 2/3. Action has died down in the ValleyStars bullpen. The next pitch will be on standby, ready to go. Big swing and a miss from Hubbard, and the count runs full. Full count to Hubbard is drilled on the ground to short. Hartley is there. He'll come in on it, throw over to first, in time to get Hubbard. That's how the inning ends. We are through 3 full. Your score, Copperheads 3, ValleyStars 1. A half inning away from being halfway over with this game. Cooper Bailey will come back out for his 4th inning of work. First pitch swinging from Jericho Johns. That's how we get this inning going. Cooper Bailey struggling in the first 2, really dialing in into the 3rd. Fastball misses a little low to Johns. It's 1-1. Big swing and a miss there by the designated hitter. And Cooper Bailey gets ahead of him. It's 1-2. Jericho Johns 0-for-1 in his second at-bat today. The 1-2 to Johns skirts away from the catcher lot. It'll move to 2-2. ValleyStars falling behind and only an inning or 2 ago. They would love to get back within striking distance, still down 2 runs. That one's called strike 3. Jericho Johns goes down looking. That's how the first inning gets started, and there's 1 gone. Now with one out by way of the strikeout, Alexis Sierra will come back up. Sierra 0 for 1. Watches strike one go past him on the corner. It's 0 and 1. Bailey living on the outside corner we've talked about today. These umpires calling the corner and pitchers attacking it. 1 misses up. It's 1 and 1. Sierra, the center fielder for the ValleyStars in this one, batting in the 4 hole. The cleanup hitter is 0 for 1. 1-1 misses down low to go to 2 and 1. Alexis Sierra from Ohio Valley College. He gets up ahead over Cooper Bailey. He's now at a 3 and 1, trying to battle back from the first batter strikeout. 3 and 1 for Sierra. Mason Becker on deck. The 3-1 home from Bailey. Misses for ball 4. It's a 1-out walk for Alexis Sierra, and up will come Becker. Cooper Bailey about the 54 pitch mark, so his pitch count a little north than he would like. Mason Becker stands in 0 for 1 with the runner on. Sierra goes first pitch. The throw down will be a little bit behind the runner, not in time. Second baseman Negron will save it from going anywhere else, and it's a stolen bag for Sierra. Sierra jumpy over at second, curveball chopped on the ground, foul over to third. Move to 1 and 1. Big swing and a miss there from Mason Becker. The left fielder goes down in the count 1 and 2. Bailey trying to strand another runner. Solid lead for Sierra. Bailey will foul that off. Sierra almost halfway closer to third and second by the end of that pitch. He'll look to continue being aggressive on the base paths as the Copperheads have been the last inning or so. Becker still at a 1-2. Big swing and a miss there from the outfielder. And that is outnumbered 2. Cooper Bailey gets another strikeout on his belt. And there's 2 gone. Up will come John Dewey, the first baseman, will stand in for his second at bat, 0 for 1. Breaking ball, Bex Dooley off the plate, and it's 1-0. John Dooley pitching and playing the field for the ValleyStars while they're out here in Tennessee. Dooley coming over from Eastern Mennonite. And strike one finds the corner. It's 1-1. Runner fake goes. That one chopped foul in front of the plate. It'll go just left of the third baseline. And Dooley now at a 1-2. Sierra did a little pump fake stolen base attempt. Somebody yelled out runner. Dooley now at a 1-2. Cooper Bailey trying to retire the first baseman. He will step off, throw over to check on Sierra. Nothing going. The 1-2 home from Bailey. Just missed the outside part of the plate. Cooper Bailey at about 65 pitches. So we head into almost the back half of this one. The 2-2 home curveball gets a swing and a pop up into center. Johnson looking for it in the sun. He finds it, and that's the final out of the inning. The Copperheads strand one on base. ValleyStars still at a 3-1 deficit. We are halfway home. Your score: Copperheads 3, ValleyStars 1. Back half of the game underway. Jody Watson now at the dish for the Copperheads. We have a new pitcher on the mound. That will be the end of the day for Connor Shear. The new pitcher stepping in, number 1 for the ValleyStars. Pearson again. He pitched yesterday. Pearson now behind of Watson 2-1. Watson walked in his first at bat. Breaking ball back up the middle. Pearson fields it. He'll flip over. 1 up, 1 down. That's how we get the 4th inning going for the Copperheads offensively. And up will come Sebastian Negron. The 9-hole hitter will stand in. A batter short of turning the lineup over. Lott is on deck. Negron also 0 for 1. Half swing there, but it's called strike regardless. He goes down 0-1. Sebastian Negron finds himself in his second at bat with the bases empty and 1 out after a Jody Watson ground out. Pearson trying to get his squad back up to swing their sticks. They still trail by 2. Fastball misses the outer part of the plate and a little low. The ground goes to 2-1. Pearson battles back, finds the strikes, and now move the count to 2-2 against Sebastian Negron. Pearson from Siena Heights University. The junior standing at about 6'1". Negron will foul that one off. We'll do it again. The right-hander will fire home. Curveball misses upstairs, and that will move the count full. Negron falling down on the count quickly, battling back to make it full, and Samuel Lott, the leadoff hitter, will stand in on deck. Breaking ball upstairs. That'll put a runner on. It is a 1-out walk for Negron. And up will come Samuel Lott as the lineup turns over. They are now on their 3rd time through. Lott 1 for 1 in his 2 at-bats. Pearson very heavily relying on his breaking ball last night. We saw majority of his pitches were his curveball. Struggled with his location a little bit, as he is here already allowing a 1-out walk. Unable to find the zone against Lott. He's now thrown 5 straight balls. Runner goes off of first. Negron, the throw down, not in time. Count moved to 3-0. Negron's going to go to third on the overthrow. He will slide in safely. The throw not in time. He goes first to third on a stolen bag and advancing on the throw. Lott will move into a 3-0 count. Pearson still unable to find the strike zone. Four straight balls out of the zone. It's a 4-pitch walk to the leadoff hitter Lott. That will bring up Lucas Lowry. He will come in with runners on the corners with only 1 out. Lowry stands in with a solid spot to continue to add to his team's lead. They're currently up by 2. First pitch to him, another ball. Call it 7 straight out of the zone for Pearson. Lott looks antsy at first. 8 in a row out of the zone for Pearson. Lowry moves into a 2-0. Lowry 0 for 1 in his 2 at-bats. Has himself a walk. 8 straight pitches out of the zone for Pearson. There he is. 2-1 for Lucas Lowry. 8 pitches straight for Pearson out of the zone. Lowry sends one right into the glove of the third baseman. Good. Tough break for Lowry. Made good contact there, unfortunately. Hit it right to good. That's the second out of the inning. Did everything right with his swing and his contact. Just got a little unlucky. There's 2 gone. So up will come Mark Sackerman. Sackerman looking to avoid stranding 2 more. And he will just send one high down the line, but foul. Solid contact. A couple of good contacts in a row from the Copperheads bats, unfortunately. Just could not find any fair grass. He goes down 0-1. Sacramento at 0-1. Sacramento at 0-2. Good breaking ball there from Pearson on the mound. Finding his location a little bit here against the last 3 batters here in the 4th. Sacramento 0-1, looking for his first knock still. Get a timeout from the third baseman. Lott goes off of first. The curveball gets the pop up high just beyond shortstop. Hartley will track it back into the infield dirt, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Ball is carrying a little wild up in the air, but that's how we end the 4th. We are through 4 full. The Copperheads strand 2 more. Your scores we head into the 5th. Copperheads 3, ValleyStars 1. Back here as the fifth inning will get underway. That will be the end of the day for Cooper Bailey. He will be relieved by Baker, the new righty. Will come on the mound and he will have the duties for the fifth. He will be tasked with the back third of the lineup. It will be 7, 8, 9. Michael Good, Landon Smelt, Anthony Russell up for the ValleyStars first. Michael Good 0 for 1 today so far. First pitch runs outside and it's 1-0. Big swing and a miss there from Michael Good, and Baker gets even on Good, 1-1. Good, the third baseman today for the ValleyStars, has played in, I believe, all 4 games for them so far. Another curveball misses a little and it's 2-1. He chops that one foul on the third baseline. That'll move the count to 2-2, so Baker will inherit nobody on a brand new inning in the fifth. He will take over for Cooper Bailey. Bailey struggled to start the day, straighten it back out in his last 2 innings. No runs have been scored for the ValleyStars since the first. It's been all Copperheads from there. Chopped on the ground to short. Fields coming in. He'll set his feet, throw over. 1 up, 1 down. Boone Fields making the routine play over in the 6th hole. That will bring up Landon Smelt, the catcher. The catcher was brought in late in the game. Just before this, had a pinch hit RBI single that tied the game, sent us to the bottom half of the 7th inning where the Eagles would walk it off. First pitch at the knees for Smelt. He's up 1-0. Smells from Olney Central University, a pitcher and catcher. Two-0 home to Smell. Will swing over a breaking ball that comes in on his feet. The catcher moves to 2-1. The catcher will stand with nobody out, or nobody on and 1 out. Some bullpen action going on still for the ValleyStars out there in left field. I believe Baker will be the last pitcher for the Copperheads today. He will most likely have the back 3. That one chopped back to Baker. He will flip over. And the high throw almost pulls the first baseman off the bag. A little collision over there between Lowry, the first baseman, and Smelt. We've had quite a few of those today. But there's 2 gone. Throw a little high, pulled Lowry off the bag. But that'll bring back up Anthony Russell, the 9-hole hitter. Will stand in the 2 batters previous, grounding out. Baker's 10th pitch of the inning is in there. Strike number 1. Baker working real conservatively. Game time at about 1:35. Still great weather out here in Knoxville. It's blue skies. Haven't seen a cloud all day. And another ground out right to pitcher Baker. He will throw over that one a lot more easily. And the side is retired in order. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Baker out of the pen. Your scores we had on the bottom half of the 5th, 1-3. bottom of the fifth underway. Jackson Steele will toe the rubber. He will have the assignment of the fifth. His first batter will be Boone Fields, the shortstop, 0 for 2. He has taken his third at bat. Boone's made a couple of good plays out in the field today. Hasn't found anything offensively, but defensively he's been pretty sound over at short. And he will ground one right to short. Hartley is there. He'll throw over. In time, one gone. So 1 up, 1 down as we're seeing most innings going. The top half of the fifth was 3 straight groundouts. And so far, it's 4 straight groundouts in the game currently. Jackson Steele goes 1 up, 1 down. That will bring up Mason McDonald. McDonald will come in with nobody on. 1 out. McDonald 0 for 2 today. The kid from Morgantown, West Virginia, we've mentioned. He will send that one the opposite way. Foul out of play on the right field line. It's 1-1. McDonald out and left for the Copperheads today. Number 6 looking to get his day going at the plate. Curveball misses inside, and McDonald, it's 2-1. Close pitch there. The new pitcher, Jackson Steele, taking note from Pearson, utilizing the curveball as most ValleyStars have been. That one upstairs, it moves to 3-1. Jackson Steele, the primary first baseman, but does pitch from Lindsey Wilson. We saw him pitch a little bit last night out in Maryville as well. The 3-1 fouled off behind the plate. McDonald staying alive. Three-two coming to McDonald, and it's ball number 4 up and in. That'll put a 1-out base runner on. It's a 1-out walk for Mason McDonald, and up will come the left-handed slugger of Brent Johnson. Johnson 0 for 2 today. Johnson, a very common left-handed batter that still throws with their right hand, but he slugs from the left-handed side of the box. Neither team scoring a run since the second inning. Been more of a pitcher's game as we've gotten to the later half of this one. Some slow offensive starts. That one's popped high up in the air, just beyond second base. Russell and Finch colliding, and it will drop between them. No communication. However, they still will throw over to first to get McDonald by way of the force. So miscommunication still turns into an out, as McDonald was kind of just in a pickle. So they get a lucky break there, and now there's 2 gone. So after that Johnson error, you could call it, on the second baseman right fielder, that would bring up Drew Shaver. Shaver sends this one high and deep out to right. Russell underneath it easily this time, and that's the 3rd out. We are through 5 full. A quick inning there for the Copperheads offensively. We will head into the 6th inning. Your score is still 3-1. sixth inning now underway here at Gaylor Field out in Knoxville Catholic High School. Baker still kicking it on the rubber for the Copperheads. The ValleyStars now down to their final 6 outs. Due up first will be the leadoff hitter, Walker Hartley. Hartley trying to get anything going for his squad. He's 0 for 1. This is their third time through the lineup so far. Strike number 1 gets in there. Hartley, like his counterpart at shortstop, Boone Fields, both shortstops have had solid days defensively. Nothing going for either one of them offensively. Hartley fouls that one on top of the batting cages. It'll go out of play. It's 1-2. That one line up the middle. That one's going to drop into shallow center. It's a leadoff base hit for Walker Hartley. The shortstop finds the green for his first hit of the day, and there's a leadoff base runner. So after that leadoff knock, that will bring back up Kia Finch, the second baseman, still looking for his first knock as well. Half swing there from Finch, but it's a call strike nonetheless. It's 0-1. Baker trying to find the same groove he found an inning ago where he got 3 straight ground balls. The ball by Finch now hit on a line to the left. Left fielder coming in is going to drop. Back-to-back knocks by the ValleyStars into shallow outfield. And they got something brewing here. There's 2 on, no out. Soft contact by both of those hits. Unfortunately, just a little too hard to be caught by the infielders and too soft to be caught by the outfielders. Now Jericho Johns, the DH, in a spot to possibly plate some runs for his team since the first inning. Both runners going the bunt down, the throw over to third. Johns staying in the batter's box. Lott could not make the throw down, and both runners stolen successfully. That one hard hit on the ground, but foul. Had that ball been fair, that probably would have scored both runs and tied the game. Johns 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first knock as most ValleyStars are. Not too many hits for them today. In a good spot here to the infield, playing almost toes in the grass. They will fire home if anything's hit to them. That one swung on and fouled into the catcher's mitt. Johns falls behind. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to Jericho Johns plunks the DH. And now that will load the bases up. Baker struggling here to start the 6th. ValleyStars threatening, bases juiced, nobody out. And up comes the cleanup hitter, Alexis Sierra. Huge spot for the center fielder. First pitch home to Sierra. Just misses outside. It's 1-0. Catcher Lott cannot seem to find the ball. Sierra 0 for 1 officially today. That one on the ground is short. Boone Fields to second for one. Back over to first. The runner or the first baseman pulled off the bag. Lucas Lowry could not keep his foot on from the wild throw. So now there is one run that will come across. Runners on the corners. It's a 2-3 ball game. Second baseman Negron could not make the throw accurately over to Lowry. Pulled him off the bag a little bit. ValleyStars get their first run since the first. Mason Becker in a spot to do more damage. Lucas Lott or Samuel Lott having a hard time corralling some of these pitches from Baker. Sierra, big lead off of first. That one on the ground over to third. To Negron for one. Back over to first. Still another wild throw over from Negron. The throw not accurate enough. There is an out at first. Meanwhile, the run from third will score. It is now 3-3. So Sackerman to Negron to Lowry can only allow one out because the bases were loaded. That now plates two. A couple of rough throws from the second baseman. And up will come John Dooley. Dooley 0 for 2. In an inning where 2 runs have already been plated, he would love for his first knock to advance. Mason Becker, who's over on first. Throw over once more, trying to keep Mason Becker at bay. Copperheads still searching for their first win of the season. Currently sit at 0-3 in fourth place in the league thus far. That one swung on and missed. Strike number 1 to John Dooley. The first baseman gets even at 1-1. The 1-1 to Dooley. Runner goes. It swung on and missed, and it's a stolen bag for Mason Becker. Samuel Lott still having a hard time catching the balls from Baker, and count moves to 1-2. Baker aiming to his strand 1 in scoring position. The 1-2 popped high on the right field line. That one will go out of play in the parking lot. It's still 1-2. So tight game we're having, a 3-3 ball game. Top half of the 6th currently in the midst. So the 1-2 coming on the way to John Dooley from Baker. And it's a swing and a miss for the first baseman. First baseman will head to 0-3 on the day. Baker gets out of the inning. However, ValleyStars plate 2 more. They tie this one up at 3 apiece. We'll head into the bottom half of the 6th. Your score, 3-3. Bottom half of the sixth, the Copperheads now down to their final 6 outs to get something going here in this one. It is still Jackson Steele on the rubber. First pitch home misses outside. It's 1-0. Hubbard on the ground up the middle. That one's going to get through. Kia Finch over at second cannot make a play on it. And it's second pitch swinging. And a leadoff single for Ian Hubbard. The Copperheads would love to plate one right here and then go into the top half of the seventh, go 3 up, 3 down, and come away with their first win of the season. Jody Watson will stand in trying to accomplish that exact goal. Watson at a 0 for 1 day so far. First pitch to him is in there. It's strike number 1 on the corner. Here, watch ball number 1 go down at his shins, and count moves even at 1-1. Jody Watson. Playing a DH role today for the Copperheads. He chops that one over to the right side. First base one throw over to second for 1. There will be no throw. And it is a on base by way of a fielder's choice for Jody Watson. Hubbard out on the force, and there's 1 out. So the 9-hole hitter, Sebastian Negron, will come up. He's also 0 for 1. He'll stand in with the runner on. First pitch curveball that gets in there. It's 0-1. That one spiked in the dirt. Good block or pick by Smelt, the catcher. Landon Smelt possibly preventing a free base from Watson over at first. That one in the dirt. Little hop and a skip from Watson, but nothing going. Negron having a couple rough throws over from second, trying to turn double plays. Unsuccessful in both of them. He would love to redeem something. Some of those throws with his bat right here. Tough foul off there, and count moves at 2-2. That one runs high and tight. Negron working himself into a full count. Three-two pitch to Negron. It's fouled off. We'll do it again. Negron, the second baseman, doing a good job staying alive here late in his at-bat. Ball number 4. Sebastian Negron works the full count walk. Now to put 2 runners on with 1 out, and the lineup will flip over. Up will come Samuel Lott. Lott, the catcher, 1 for 1 as he steps in for his 4th at-bat of the day. And spot to do damage, the go-ahead run, only at second. That one in on his hands is 1-0. That one almost hits the catcher a lot, and he'll get backed up off the plate. It's 2-0. Strike number 1, right on the edge. Good work by Jackson Steele, who's still toeing the rubber, battling here against Samuel Lott. Samuel Lott at a 2-1 count. Samuel Lott at a 2-2 count. He'll swing over that one, and count goes to 2 apiece. That one down low. Samuel Lott working the count full. It's 3-2. Possibly back-to-back 1-out walks. The 3-2 home from Steele to Lott. Lott fouls that one off. We'll do it again. Copperheads battling late here in the 6th. Trying to regain their lead they had for most of the game before. In the top half of this inning, the ValleyStars played a 2 to tie it. Samuel Lott on the ground at third. Good will touch the third for 1. Go across the diamond, not in time. Watson out on the force. Negron over to second. He will stay put. There's 2 gone. So here in a big spot, that will bring up Lucas Lowry. Lowry 0 for 2 and a walk today. Be a perfect time for his first hit of the afternoon. First pitch to him. Inside, it's 1-0. Jackson Steele at about the 30 pitch mark for his afternoon. That one's fouled off behind the plate. Lowry at a strike apiece. It's 1-1. The runner goes. The throw down is going to skip away from the third baseman. Sebastian Negron will come home, and he will give the lead back to the Copperheads. It's now 4-3. In the meantime, also, Samuel Lott goes first to third. So the pass ball proving costly. Copperheads have regained the lead. It's 4-3. Still a big spot for Lucas Lowry. The Copperheads would love that run over on third to come home and give them an extra run of insurance. 2-1 upstairs at 3-1. Three-one home, swung on and missed. Lucas Lowry runs the count full. Jackson Steele battling. Full count pitch from Steele is in the dirt. Ball number 4. Lucas Lowry works the full count 2-out walk. He will put runners on the corners. 2 gone for Mark Sackerman. Sackerman 0 for 2. First pitch to him, fouled out of play. Copperheads in a good position to get their first win of the season. Send the ValleyStars back out of Tennessee. The record 1-3 while they were here. Currently at 1-2. Copperheads 0-3. Copperheads, one of 2 teams in the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League so far. They don't have a win yet. Them and the Bobcats. Lowry almost goes. Sackerman the opposite way. That one's going to get down. Lott will score with ease. Lowry hustling around third. Sackerman will stop at second, and it's a 2-run double for Mark Sackerman. Your score now 6-3 after that nice shot the opposite way from Sackerman. Scored both Lott and Lowry. And they have a comfortable lead here with still an out to work with. Up will come Boone Fields. He's 0 for 3. Boone sends this one high down the left field line. Third baseman giving it a look, and that one's going to be foul or caught in foul territory by Good going back. My view was blocked off by the pavilion, but that is how the 6th inning ends. We are moments away from the last inning in this one. The Copperheads look to close it out. Their score 6-3. Final inning set to get underway here at Gaylor Field between the Copperheads and the ValleyStars. It will be Baker on the mound one more time. He will face 7, 8, 9, Michael Good, Landon Smell, Anthony Russell. First pitch to Good. It's hit high and deep to left field, and it is off the wall. That one's going to get down. Michael Good will head towards second. It's a leadoff double off the hands of Baker. So the ValleyStars down but not out. Thought that ball was going to leave. It landed just short of the foul of the short porch out there in deep left. It's hard to tell trajectories. So up will come Landon Smelt. Smelt had a big hit late in the game. He played this morning, and now he's behind 0-1 here in the 7th. Smelt 0 for 2. Runner goes off of second to throw down. Not in time. Blocked by Sackerman to prevent any more advancement. Smelt moves into 1-1. That one chopped on the ground to first. The run will score. Lowry will make the play, flip over to the pitcher covering, and the runner will beat the throw. So rough communication there by the Copperheads. Unfortunately, I think the better choice would have just been to take the ball himself. Lowry over at first, and now a run will score. That makes it 6-4. A runner on, still nobody out. So up will come Anthony Russell. Russell 0 for 2. First pitch to him is in there at strike number 1. Check over on Smelt. He's back safely. Baker falling behind the 9-hole hitter. Russell at a 2-1 count. That one in the air to short. Boone Fields leaping grab. The fire over back to first. Not in time. Good defensive day from Boone Fields over at short. That will prevent the runner from advancing. Almost picked him off going back to first. Throw just a little offline. And the lineup will flip over. It's Walker Hartley. One out home in the air. Another leaping grab by Boone Fields. Another throw over. Man, is anybody getting deja vu over here? Because that was almost the exact same play. Boone Fields, have yourself a gem defensively. So now, after 2 spectacular plays over at short, that will bring up Kia Finch. Kia Finch. And the ValleyStars out of their final out here in this one. Finch 1 for 2, trying to keep the game alive. The 1-0. Popped in the air out to center. That one might get down. Shaver coming in. The diving play in and out of his glove. He can't make the catch. Landon Smelt around third. He will hold up there. It's a 2-out base knock for Kia Finch. And the ValleyStars keep this one going. So still down to their final out. Jericho Johns will come up. He represents the go-ahead run. Runner goes off of first. No throw down. First pitch missed. It's 1-0. Baker trying to close this one out for the Copperheads. Secure them their first win of this season. And send the ValleyStars out of Tennessee with a 1-3 record in their 4 games here. 2-0. Curveball gets a swing and a miss from Johns. It's 2-1. Just misses the outside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Runners on second and third. 3-1 counts to the 3-hole hitter for the ValleyStars. Baker deals at 3-1. That one's fouled off. It's full count. ValleyStars now down on their final strike. So here we go. Copperheads 6, ValleyStars 4. The full count pitch with 2 on and 2 out. Jericho Johns looking to keep the game alive for the ValleyStars. The 3-2 by Baker will hit Jericho Johns. Will hit him on his wrist, and that will load the bases. A little confusion. I think the catcher thought that it hit the knob. We will get a meeting between the umpires. So they do call it a hit by pitch. And not something off the knob is what I believe that confusion was. Anyways, big moment here in this one. Late in the game, the ValleyStars down their final out. They will set up a cleanup hitter. Alexis Sierra up at the dish with the bases loaded. They trail by 2 down to their final out. First pitch to Sierra. Down low, ball number 1. Sierra 0 for 2 today. The 1-0. Fouled off. Very tense moment here in this one. Baker and the Copperheads only an out away from winning. The ValleyStars trying to do what they can to keep this game alive. The 1-1 is in the dirt. It's going to skirt away from the catcher. Nobody advances, and it's 2-1. Getting a little pause in the action. I believe we'll get a pinch runner for Jericho Johns over at first. We will. He will trot off, and number 23 will trot on. So 2-0, or 2-1, excuse me. Drilled in the air. That one's going to get down in front of the right fielder. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. It's a 2 RBI single for Jericho or for Alexis Sierra, and this game is tied. Solid knock the opposite way, just going over the head of Negron over at second base. So the Copperheads got 3 in the bottom half of the 6th, and then the ValleyStars come back and do the same thing in the 7th. Mason Becker 2 up, 2 outs. Runners on the corners, a 1-0 count. Baker trying to get out of the inning. 1-0 turns into 2-0. The runner goes off of first. Sierra will advance on the ball in the dirt, and it's 2-0. Runners on second and third. That one sent foul the other way, out of play. Moves the count to 2-1. That one popped high in the air. That one playable for the right fielder, Shaver. And that's the final out. So the ValleyStars came back and tied it. The Copperheads will look to win it in the 7th. Your score 6-6. All right, here we go. Bottom half of the seventh inning. It is all or nothing for each one of these teams. The ValleyStars will take out Jackson Steel. It is up to Wrigley Strong. First pitch from Strong. And there's strike number one. That one at the knees. It's 1-1. I believe it is Mason McDonald up, and he's up 2-1. Wrigley Strong a little chaotic out of the pen. It is Mason McDonald. He's 0 for 2 today. Stands in at a 2-1. That one chopped on the ground. Foul of first base. Out moved it 2-2. Wrigley dials back in the 2-2 home to McDonald. Chopped up the middle. McDonald hustling it out. Shortstop partly coming in. The bang bang play in time. Gets McDonald by a hair, and that's the first out of the inning. So that'll bring back up Brent Johnson. Your ValleyStars lost in walk-off fashion to start the day. That would be crazy if they lost in walk-off fashion twice today. Johnson at a 1-0. He's 1 for 3. Johnson gets ahead 2-0. Big swing and a miss there from Brent Johnson. The center fielder will dial it back, and it's 2-1. Two-one misses up. It's 3-1 on Brent Johnson. Drew Shaver, Ian Hubbard on deck. 3-1 up the middle. Kia Finch coming in. He'll flip over. Not in time. Good hustle by Brent Johnson going down the line. The ball was hit softly. Kia Finch kind of lackadaisical with it, and Brent Johnson hustling beat it out. Good call by the field umpire. Thought that same thing from up here. That'll put a runner on. Winning run on first. Drew Shaver up 1 for 2. Breaking ball misses outside from Wrigley Strong to Drew Shaver. It's 1-0. That one a little high to Shaver. Goes to 2-0. That one almost hits Shaver. He'll duck out of the way, and he'll duck into a 3-0. Good game we're having. 6-6. Bottom half of the last inning again. Couple of close games for the ValleyStars today. 3-0 to Shaver outside. It's a 4-pitch walk. Runners on first and second. One gone, and up walks Ian Hubbard. Hubbard 2 for 3. A big spot for him. First pitch outside. It's 1-0. Hubbard has had himself a day offensively. the DH for the Copperheads, can win the game. Step off, trying to check on Johnson. Hubbard sends one into shallow center. Sierra coming in. He will slide and make the grab. That's the second out. No tag from Johnson at second. There's two gone. One out to work with. It's Jody Watson. Watson will foul that one off out of play. He goes to 0-1. Jody Watson 0 for 2. That one spiked in the dirt. Johnson going off a third. The throw down, not in time. Johnson is there safely. Both runners advance into scoring position. Count goes to 1-1. Jody Watson just needs a ball to find some grass. And the Copperheads will walk this thing off. 1-1 will get through the right side. Copperheads win. Jody Watson will score Brent Johnson from first. And a tough day for the ValleyStars. They drop 2 by way of walk-off fashion. Copperheads win this one. It is 6-7, your final score here at Knoxville Catholic High School. Good game here today. 13 total runs. The Copperheads advance to 1-3. They notched their first win of the season. Good team game all around. Have to appreciate that. Jody Watson, the hero in this one. And that'll do it for Knoxville Catholic High here on this Wednesday matchup. There will be no more games today. We will be back in Maryville High School tomorrow. Not sure who plays. I'll have to check the schedule. If your team plays tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. If your team doesn't play again until Monday, I will see you then. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and sticking with me throughout the course of this back-to-back last inning games. Do a favor. Be a friend. Tell a friend about the YouTube channel. Share the live stream. Make sure that everybody you know in the family who wants to watch these kids play is getting a chance to play. But that'll do it from Knoxville Catholic High. My name is Hunter Mancuso. I will see you in your team's next game. I appreciate